Full disclosure, news and commentary number 23. Hello. Gonna be a great one tonight. Commentary, I'm just gonna lay it out there. It's about the NWA, which I recently did a P-list about. Top 10 questions to ask about the NWA, specifically their studio show that's going to be recording in Atlanta, end of September, beginning of October. And then a special added bonus P-list of the 10 wrestling entities that should be booked by the NWA. So you want to take a look at that. Special thanks to my Patreon subscribers. Logan is at the $1 level, but at the $5 level, those are the people that get my Patreon video on substantiated rumors and deep dives into drama. And it was a doozy today. It was about the last Southern Honor show and all the hullabaloo around that. If you're not getting those videos, it's very easy to do so. Just go to my Patreon, subscribe at least the $5 level. We have people at other levels, of course. Special shout out to Robert. But these are the people who are at the $5 level who get the video. Rob Rod, Brian, Robert, Double Dropkick Show, Myron, of course. Thanks to all you guys. You can support. Another way that you can support, of course, PayPal. A lot of people have been hiring me to do different things wrestling-wise, which is really awesome. And got my first thing to my mailbox, which is also listed below. So this is an unboxing video. My God, I never thought I'd get to do one of these. I'm excited. Whatever this shirt is, I'm going to put it on. And if you tell me who you are, I'll give you props and a promo as well. This shirt, by the way, is fucking awesome. I had this from a long time ago. Linda McMahon, 2016, third time's the charm. She had lost, of course, 2 races for senator. So this shirt was making a joke about her running for the 3rd time. But instead, the McMahons gave $5 million to the Trump campaign so Linda could be the small business advisor, administrator type. It's not cheap to get into the political game. Trust me. All right, let's unbox. Fuck. Oh shit. Is it from? Well, it's from the Threadless Company. There is not a note attached. So if you're the person who sent this, please let me know. Message me on Facebook or whatever. Let's look at the oh, this shirt looks fucking awesome. Oh, snap. Oh, come on. Look at that shirt. Scooby-Doo style. It's like The Last of Us with Scooby-Doo as the dog. And, of course, my girl here and freaking the Mystery Machine all freaking Mad Maxed out. Awesome. I'm going to put this shit on right now. Thank you so much. Whoever sent this, please let me know who sent it because it fucking rules. I'm so excited. I'm going to put it on. Yeah, man. A lot of news. Let's start talking about it. Southern Fried on the 7th. Listed crowd at 260. Their go-home show to Crossroads. Great stuff advanced. Oh, what? What? Oh. I don't know what this is. Charcoal men's. Exciting. Sweet. Oh, man. If you want to go and take a ride with me. Sweet. Southern Fried, 260. Their go-home show to Crossroads. They're firing on all cylinders. Southern Honor, a listed crowd of around 400. Lots of controversy about that number. But I believe Rob Rod, who did a physical head count. So did other people I asked to do a physical head count. Those numbers diverged wildly. It's all part of the Patreon video if you want to subscribe and get it. But it was their go home for their anniversary show, and they're going to do war games with 3 teams, and whatever team wins and get the title and all kinds of stuff. Both of those shows are going for it. Here's what's interesting about those 2 shows to me. Nick from Tapped Out. Shout out to the Tapped Out guys, of course, but He purported something that I had said before. And I thought it was interesting, and the debate that it caused was interesting to me, and it brings us to our first rant. He said, at this stage of the game, it's Dylan versus Todd for Booker of the Year. And their big shows, which are their next shows, Crossroads and the anniversary show for Southern Honor, would go a long way to determining who Booker of the Year would be. Completely logical, right on point, and it started a debate between Southern Fried fans and Southern Fried itself and Southern Honor people. Yeah, but who gets the bigger crowd? Yeah, but we do 2 shows, you only do 1. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Awesome shit. This is the kind of discussion that we love to facilitate. And then Matt Griffin, of course, went on there and started crying and bitching and moaning in his own subtle, pussified way about how, implying that he should be Booker. I don't know, when you book the thing that was seen as the most disastrous failure thing involved with Scenic City, like, in other words, the thing that involved you and Billy Buck at Scenic City was largely seen as a fucking disastrous thing that wasn't a good look. Now, is Action doing good shit? Yeah. I even sat down and watched the entirety of one of their shows. Larry sent me the clip, or the link. So I actually watched their entire show beginning to end. It's definitely a show that's on the rise. They're definitely doing a great job with the booking. But I don't think anybody in their right mind is completely excited about what they're booking to the point where it's discussing and it's a draw in and of itself. When you get there, then you get to be Booker of the Year. Is Matt Griffin probably 3rd? Yeah, I said so just as much. You're welcome. But yeah, that rant. Let me go about the rant. How are people determining Booker? Southern Honor is going scoreboard as far as their crowd. Southern Fried is saying, yeah, but you know, if we're drawing 250 and we're doing 2 shows, that adds up to 500. Interesting argument. Booking's based on a lot of things, right? It's safe to say that Todd is much more the booker right now. But I do like Nick's proposal that their big shows are going to go a long way, if not to be the determining factor of who's going to win. That's mighty fucking fair to me. Mighty fucking fair to me. I'm good with it. I think that's awesome. Yeah, the rants are not always negative things, except the Matt Griffin sort of passive resistance whining shit. That was a little fucking lame as fuck. Yeah. Cool. Peachstate, 150 drawn, and Rob Rod could not complain about the heat in that building enough. Folks, that is a liability, and that's another thing about Anarchy and Peachstate is they're both in buildings that are incredibly difficult to deal with when there's kind of like inclement weather or it's the temperature stuff tends to go to extremes in both of those. Now, Peachstate is, Anarchy is attempt to address those things in the building, and Rick Michaels has made great improvements to that building, but it's a fucking tin shack, man. It's hard to fucking keep cool. And Peachstate, obviously, at the VFW, it was an unpleasant experience. When Rob Rod is bringing it up that many times, it's probably thought of a creative solution. But just as troubling is actually his thing of like, I don't know what direction Peachstate's going in. They've got to get angles that are grabbing the attention where they can move forward. Though there are a couple of great moves made. It's always great to see Oscar Worthy's name on a thing. Carpenter's name on a thing. Always a positive. And with Bill the Butcher. And they have a number of things brewing there. Peachstate has sort of suffered from a lot of names moving in and out, a lot of people coming in and out. They need to tell some stories and tell them quick. Peachstate back in the day, I guess this is turning into a rant. Peachstate back in the day in the Mike Jackson era used to feel like it was the same 8 guys wrestling each other again and again and again and again. And now they have almost the opposite problem where it feels like they're constantly introducing things and things are moving in and out of that show. There does need to be a sort of stability with a number of angles going on. And hopefully they're getting there. Oh, why am I not using this awesome glass? Let me pour this deliciousness into this glass. My Dr. Doom glass, it's sweet, and my shirt is even sweeter. Bushido with an announced crowd of 90. Horse shit. I mean, every picture I saw of that show, and everybody was. Now, granted, people are trying to take Bushido down, no doubt about it. But I haven't seen evidence to the contrary that they drew more than 40. Not in any pictures that I saw. Not that for anybody who worked that show who contacted me about it. Seems to be 40 is the number. They're saying 90 though. Are they going with this promoter thing that a number of promotions are doing? And can we please stop this trend? We sold X amount of tickets, but only so many people used them. Folks, when's the last time you bought tickets to something and then didn't use them? I'll wait. I'm tired of that excuse. I'm not buying that excuse any fucking more. I don't want to hear about I sold 200 tickets, but only 50 people showed up. It's fucking bullshit. I don't want to hear about 100 tickets sold, but only 40 people showed up. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That's rant number 3 already? Jesus. AWE with 112 paid. Or, sorry. Wrong. 121 paid, which means I said anything over 100 was clearly as a result of the manager contest, and that was directly proven by the manager that rolled in there with 30 people chanting his name. C. Nick managed to show up, to his credit, and cut a promo that was deemed to be not horrible. Way to redeem yourself and reach the stage of the mediocre, or sort of upper shitbird level, or lower talent level. But he didn't win. Who won? Spike the football, young professor. Love being right about everything. But as a move that can only be seen as positive for AWE, they had 121. So their crowds continue to rise and rise and rise and rise. Can other promotions say the same? Not so much. Though Peachstate drawing 150 is definitely moving slowly in the right direction. They in AWE slowly recovering, slowly making their way. Anarchy as well drew sub 100. Now they were at 100, and last time they drew a little more than 100. So they're moving also in a positive direction. A couple of news items. Face-to-face wrestling. Oh my God, I hate that fucking name. Oh my God, I hate that fucking name. Is that the one the worst? Is that one the worst? Face-to-face wrestling? Face-to-face that sounds like some fucking 90s sitcom shit, right? Face-to-face, and it's about like a Siamese twin father who's come back into the life of his children. But the way that the heads are is they have to look right at each other. So they get to make all kinds of terrible jokes. And it's like, I've got your back. I've got your back. Ha, 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 ha. Face to face. And you know, like the two heads turn to each other. Starring Bill.